Born Frances Ethel Gum, Judy Garland grew up in a family deeply rooted in the entertainment world. Her parents, Frank and Ethel Gum, owned a small movie theater in Grand Rapids, Minnesota, where Judy and her sisters often performed. This early exposure to the stage sparked her passion for singing and acting. From a young age, she was encouraged to showcase her talents, often singing in the theater and participating in local performances. Key influences in her life included her mother, who was a strong advocate for her career, and her father, who introduced her to music. Judy's early performances caught the attention of talent scouts, leading to her signing with MGM at just 13 years old. At MGM, she met influential figures like producer Arthur Freed, who recognized her potential and helped shape her career. Her role in The Wizard of Oz became iconic, but it was her early years, filled with family support and mentorship, that laid the foundation for her remarkable journey in show business. The combination of her upbringing and the guidance she received from those around her played a crucial role in her development as a beloved actress and singer. Judy Garland was a famous actress and singer known for her incredible talent and memorable performances. She starred in many classic films, including The Wizard of Oz, where she played Dorothy. Her voice and charm made her a beloved figure in Hollywood. Do you have a cherished memory associated with actress Judy Garland? Perhaps you remember watching her movies with family or friends. When was the first time you recognized actress Judy Garland? Many people recall her iconic songs and roles that left a lasting impression. We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. There are many funny, shocking, and sad facts about Judy Garland coming up, so keep watching this video. Her life was filled with ups and downs, and her journey in the entertainment industry is both inspiring and heartbreaking. From her early days in vaudeville to her rise as a major star, Judy's story is one of talent and struggle. Her legacy continues to touch the hearts of many. At a young age, Judy Garland found herself captivated by the world of performance. Growing up in a family that loved music, she often sang with her sisters in their living room. One pivotal moment came when she was just a child, performing at a local theater. The thrill of being on stage, the bright lights, and the applause ignited a fire within her. She felt a rush of joy that she had never experienced before. As she continued to perform, her talent became undeniable. At the age of 13, she was signed by MGM after a memorable audition. The studio recognized her unique voice, and which only fueled her passion further. During the filming of The Wizard of Oz, she faced challenges but also discovered the power of storytelling through music. Singing Over the Rainbow became a defining moment as it connected her deeply to her audience. Each performance was not just a job, it was a chance to share her heart and soul. This blend of personal experiences and professional opportunities solidified her desire to pursue a career in entertainment, shaping her into the iconic figure she would become. Born in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Judy Garland was the youngest of 3 children in a family that valued music and performance. Her parents, Frank and Ethel, encouraged her artistic talents from an early age. Garland's mother was a concert singer, and her father owned a small movie theater, which exposed her to the world of entertainment. At the age of 2, she began singing and performing in local shows. Significant events in her early life included her family's move to California, where she attended Hollywood High School. This transition allowed her to pursue acting and singing more seriously. By the age of 13, she signed a contract with MGM, marking the start of her professional career. Her early experiences in vaudeville and her family's support played a crucial role in shaping her talent and ambition. Garland's breakthrough came with her role in The Wizard of Oz, where her performance of Somewhere Over the Rainbow became iconic. The pressures of fame and her personal struggles would later influence her life and career, but her early years laid the foundation for her remarkable journey in show business. Facing numerous challenges early in her career, Judy Garland encountered financial struggles that threatened her dreams. Born into a family with limited means, she often had to work hard to support herself and her family. Despite her talent, the film industry was skeptical of her abilities. Many doubted her potential, labeling her as too young or not fitting the glamorous image of a star. This skepticism could have easily discouraged her, but Judy's resilience shone through. She found creative solutions to overcome these hurdles. By taking on various roles in musicals and films, she showcased her singing and acting skills, gradually winning over audiences and critics alike. Her determination led her to seek out opportunities, even when faced with rejection. Judy also relied on her strong support system, including her family and friends who encouraged her to keep pushing forward. Through hard work and an unwavering spirit, she transformed obstacles into stepping stones, paving the way for her legendary career. In Summer Stock, Judy Garland played Jane Falbury. The film's credits showed the studio's focus on its leading ladies. While Garland wore standard costumes by Walter Plunkett, Gloria de Haven received stylish gowns designed by Helen Rose. This choice highlighted the different treatment of the two actresses. In Meet Me in St. Louis, Garland faced challenges during filming. Arthur Freed spoke with her in her dressing room and later informed director Vincente Minnelli about her struggles. Freed mentioned that Garland felt lost and unsure of how to act. Minnelli was concerned but remained committed to helping her. He learned to communicate with her through looks and found the right words to guide her. Once Garland understood her character's motivations, she delivered strong performances in both dramatic and musical scenes, showing her range and talent. In A Star is Born, Judy Garland's first review was a success. Fans praised her performance, urging the studio not to cut any scenes. The second preview also received positive feedback, with the film running 196 minutes at that time. Garland's ability to connect with the audience was evident, showcasing her enduring appeal and skill as an actress. In 1939, Judy Garland starred in The Wizard of Oz, a film that became a defining moment in her career. Her performance as Dorothy showcased her incredible singing talent and emotional depth, particularly in the iconic song Over the Rainbow. Critics praised her ability to convey innocence and longing, making her a beloved figure in American cinema. Peers like Mickey Rooney admired her work ethic and talent, noting that she brought a unique charm to every role. Another significant turning point came in 1954 when she starred in A Star is Born. This film marked a mature phase in her career, allowing her to explore complex themes of fame and personal struggle. Critics hailed her performance as one of the best of her career, with many noting the raw emotion she brought to the screen. Collaborators like director George Cukor recognized her ability to connect with audiences on a deep level, making her a true star. Throughout her career, Garland faced personal challenges, yet her resilience shone through in her performances. Her ability to captivate audiences, combined with her struggles, made her a symbol of both talent and vulnerability in Hollywood. The impact of her work continues to resonate, influencing generations of artists and leaving a lasting legacy in the entertainment industry. Judy Garland was the maternal great-granddaughter of Hugh Fitzpatrick, who was born in Canada, and Mary Elizabeth Fitzpatrick, who was born in Dublin, Ireland. This family background contributed to her rich heritage. In her role as Esther Smith in the film Meet Me in St. Louis, Judy wore a tennis outfit that was considered quite bold for its time. During the early 1900s, women typically played tennis in long white dresses that covered them from ankle to wrist and neck. Judy's choice of a shorter ensemble stood out and showcased her unique style. In her personal life, Judy Garland had 5 husbands. At her wedding to her 5th husband, Mickey Deans, singer Johnny Ray served as the best man. This detail highlights the connection she had with other notable figures in the entertainment industry. Judy Garland's life was marked by her talent, her family history, and her relationships, all of which shaped her legacy in Hollywood. Exploring Judy Garland's creative process reveals a deep connection between her personal experiences and her artistic expression. She approached her work with a raw, emotional intensity that resonated with audiences. Garland's ability to convey vulnerability and strength in her performances set her apart. Her childhood was marked by struggles, including a demanding career that began at a young age, which shaped her worldview. This background influenced her choice of roles and the depth she brought to her characters. Garland often drew from her own life experiences, channeling her joys and sorrows into her performances. Her unique style combined powerful vocals with a genuine emotional connection, allowing her to portray a wide range of characters, from the innocent Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz to the troubled singer in A Star Is Born. Her artistry was not just about singing or acting. It was about telling stories that reflected her own struggles and triumphs. This authenticity made her performances memorable and relatable, leaving a lasting impact on the audience. Through her work, Garland expressed themes of love, loss, and resilience, mirroring her own life's ups and downs. Her ability to connect with the audience on such a personal level is what makes her legacy enduring. The emotional depth she brought to her roles continues to inspire artists today, showcasing the power of personal experience in the creative process. Judy Garland played Manuela in The Pirate, marking the second of 3 movie musicals where she starred alongside Gene Kelly. Their chemistry on screen was notable and contributed to the film's charm. In A Star Is Born, Judy took on the role of Vicky Lester. During the filming, she developed a close friendship with her co-star James Mason. This bond was strong enough that Liza Minnelli, Judy's daughter, asked Mason to deliver the eulogy at her mother's funeral in 1969. Judy is perhaps best known for her role as Dorothy Gale in The Wizard of Oz. Initially, she wore a blonde wig and heavy makeup to fit the character's image. However, when George Cukor stepped in as the director, he made significant changes. He removed the wig and most of the makeup, encouraging Judy to simply be herself. This decision helped create a more authentic portrayal of Dorothy, which resonated with audiences. Judy Garland's performances in these films showcased her talent and left a lasting impact on cinema. Judy Garland's impact on the film and music industry is profound and lasting. Her ability to convey deep emotion through song and performance set a new standard for entertainers. Many industry experts note that her role in The Wizard of Oz not only showcased her incredible vocal talent, but also introduced a new level of storytelling in musicals. Garland's rendition of Over the Rainbow became an anthem of hope, influencing countless artists who followed. Her struggles with personal issues and her resilience in the face of adversity have inspired many performers to be open about their own challenges. Critics often highlight how her performances brought authenticity to the screen, paving the way for future stars to embrace vulnerability in their roles. Moreover, Garland's influence extends beyond her era. Modern artists like Lady Gaga and Adele cite her as a major inspiration, admiring her ability to connect with audiences on an emotional level. Her legacy continues to shape the industry, encouraging performers to blend talent with genuine storytelling. In Girl Crazy, Judy Garland played the role of Ginger Grey. The film was based on a stage play and did not specifically highlight the talents of Garland and her co-star Mickey Rooney. As a result, it was not one of their most popular films. In Meet Me in St. Louis, Judy Garland portrayed Esther Smith. She disliked rehearsing for her scenes, while director Vincente Minnelli preferred to have many rehearsals. To avoid this, Garland would sneak off the set early. Minnelli noted that she would leave in her car before he could call for a run-through, leading him to contact the studio gate to try to stop her. In Girl Crazy, the song Bronco Busters, featuring music by George Gershwin and lyrics by Ira Gershwin, was sung by Mickey Rooney, Judy Garland, Nancy Walker, and a chorus. Although the song was pre-recorded, it was not filmed. It can be found on the soundtrack CD from Rhino And in the Mickey Rooney and Judy Garland collection, released by Warner Home Video, Judy Garland often found joy in her personal life that reflected her values and interests. She cherished her family, especially her children, and worked hard to provide them with a loving home. Despite her fame, she valued authenticity and often spoke about the importance of being true to oneself. This belief influenced her performances, where she poured her heart into every song, connecting deeply with her audience. Her passion for helping others led her to support various charitable causes. Judy was involved in organizations that focused on mental health, a cause close to her heart due to her own struggles. She often used her platform to raise awareness about the challenges of mental illness, hoping to inspire others to seek help. Additionally, she supported the arts, believing in the power of creativity to heal and uplift. Through her philanthropic efforts, Judy Garland showed that her heart was as big as her talent, leaving a lasting impact on both her community and the world of entertainment. Judy Garland played Dorothy Gale in The Wizard of Oz. During the filming, she developed a crush on the director, Victor Fleming. This role became one of her most famous and beloved performances. Later, she starred as Vicky Lester in A Star is Born. The original soundtrack for this film reached the 4th position on Billboard's Popular Albums chart. Over the years, the soundtrack has seen several releases. In 1988, a CD was issued that featured mostly true stereo sound. A deluxe package was released in 2004, which included additional material. This package featured an unused version of It's a New World, a commercial for Trinidad coconut oil shampoo, and a discarded chorus from The Born in a Trunk sequence. It also included the full orchestral introduction to Gotta Have Me Go With You, and the complete introduction to The Man That Got Away, along with the Oscar-nominated background score by Ray Heindorf. After giving birth to her daughter Liza Minnelli, Judy returned to work just 9 months later to film The Pirate in 1948. Judy Garland's legacy in the entertainment industry is profound and enduring. Known for her incredible voice and emotional performances, she became a symbol of resilience and talent. Her role in The Wizard of Oz remains iconic, showcasing her ability to connect with audiences of all ages. Garland's struggles with personal challenges, including mental health issues, have also opened conversations about the pressures faced by performers. This honesty has inspired many in the industry to prioritize their well-being while pursuing their dreams. Looking to the future, her influence continues to guide new generations of artists. Aspiring professionals can learn from her dedication and passion. They should embrace their unique talents and not shy away from vulnerability, as it can lead to powerful performances. Garland's journey teaches the importance of hard work and perseverance. She would likely encourage young artists to stay true to themselves and to find joy in their craft, reminding them that every setback can be a stepping stone to greater achievements. Judy Garland played Dorothy Gale in the classic film The Wizard of Oz. Her daughter, Liza Minnelli, also portrayed Dorothy in the sequel Journey Back to Oz. Judy attended the premiere of The Wizard of Oz at Grauman's Chinese Theater in 1939 with her close friend Mickey Rooney, who starred alongside her in the Andy Hardy series. Rooney later voiced the Scarecrow in Journey Back to Oz. In Ziegfeld Follies, Judy Garland was featured as the star. Decca Records released a 78 BPM record with 2 songs from the film score that she did not perform. One song, Love, was sung by Judy on the radio in 1945, and later in her concerts and on her TV show, The Judy Garland Show. The other song on the record was This Heart of Mine. Both songs were arranged by Victor Young and recorded in 1945. In June 2022, Judy was honored as Turner Classic Movie Star of the Month to celebrate her 100th birthday. From her early days as a child star, Judy Garland's journey was marked by an extraordinary passion for performance. She captivated audiences with her powerful voice and emotional depth, becoming a beloved figure in Hollywood. Her role as Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz showcased her ability to connect with viewers, making her a symbol of hope and resilience. Throughout her career, she pushed the boundaries of musical and dramatic performance, blending innovation with raw talent. Despite facing personal struggles, including battles with addiction and mental health, her perseverance shone through. Garland's impact on the entertainment industry is profound. She inspired countless artists and remains a touchstone for those who seek to express their creativity. Her legacy is a testament to the power of creativity and the strength found in overcoming adversity. The journey of Judy Garland reminds us that passion and determination can lead to lasting influence, encouraging us to embrace our own creative paths. Judy Garland played Irene Hoffman in Judgment at Nuremberg, marking a significant shift in her career. This film was part of a trend where director Stanley Kramer cast former MGM musical stars in serious roles. Before Garland, Fred Astaire appeared in On the Beach, and Gene Kelly starred in Inherit the Wind. In Summer Stock, Garland took on the role of Jane Fowbry. Despite facing personal challenges during filming, her dedication was evident as she performed alongside Gene Kelly in the demanding Portland fancy dance sequence. In The Wizard of Oz, Garland portrayed Dorothy Gale. Director George Cukor made changes to her appearance for the film, which contributed to its iconic look. When Victor Fleming took over directing, Jack Haley began filming as the Tin Man. Marty Ebsen, the original Tin Man, had to leave due to an allergic reaction to his makeup. This left Haley to film his first scene without the necessary rust on his costume, which was supposed to show he had been rusted for a year. The rust was added after 3 days of filming, ensuring the continuity of the story. At the midpoint of The Wizard of Oz, Judy Garland, playing Dorothy Gale, shares a moment of humor as she tries to suppress a laugh at Bert Lahr's Cowardly Lion. This scene highlights the lightheartedness of the film amidst its deeper themes. In another significant role, Judy Garland starred as Esther Smith in Meet Me in St. Louis. The film premiered on November 27, 1944, at the Lowe's State Theater in St. Louis. Notably, Garland and her co-stars did not attend the premiere, as she had just finished filming The Clock in Hollywood the day before. The event featured author Sally Benson, a local favorite, as the main attraction. 2 days later, Garland attended the New York opening of the film, where she announced her engagement to the film's director, Vincente Minnelli. By the time Minnelli began editing the film, they were living together, marking a significant personal and professional partnership. Their relationship influenced the film's production and added depth to Garland's performance. Presented with a Special Academy Award in 1940, Judy Garland was recognized for her outstanding performances as a screen juvenile. One of her notable roles was as Hannah Brown in the film Easter Parade. This movie began its national run on July 8, 1948, and became the second biggest money-making film of that year, following the success of Road to Rio. The pairing of Judy Garland and Fred Astaire was a significant factor in the film's success, especially after the mixed reviews and poor box office performance of her earlier musical, The Pirate, which had opened just a month earlier. The financial success of Easter Parade helped to restore her standing in Hollywood. Additionally, on March 22, 1951, Judy Garland and Fred Astaire reprised their roles in a 60-minute radio adaptation of Easter Parade on the Screen Guild Theatre. This adaptation allowed fans to enjoy their performances in a different format, further solidifying their impact on entertainment during that era. The Judy Garland Show was a significant project for Judy Garland, who served as the host. The series faced many challenges, including high production costs that exceeded expectations. Despite its ambition, the show did not achieve strong ratings and was described as the Cleopatra of television. Mel Torme, who worked on the show, later wrote a critical memoir about his experiences, published only after Garland's death. Garland was also considered for the role of Corinne O'Hara in the classic film Gone with the Wind, but the part went to Anne Rutherford. Shortly after, she began work on The Wizard of Oz, a project she had been linked to since 1937. By the age of 37, Garland had an impressive career, having made 39 films, appeared on over 500 radio shows, and performed in about 57 concerts, according to her daughter Lorna Luft. Her contributions to film and music left a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. In Meet Me in St. Louis, Judy Garland plays Esther Smith, who sings Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas to Margaret O'Brien. This scene is notable for its emotional depth. Director Vincente Minnelli uses shadows to enhance the moment, casting a shadow of John's window grill across Esther. As she sings, she looks up toward John's window, suggesting her reluctance to leave her family for him. In The Wizard of Oz, Judy Garland portrays Dorothy Gale. A memorable moment occurs when Dorothy, the Scarecrow, and the Tin Man meet the Cowardly Lion. When the lion tries to bite Toto, Dorothy hits him on the nose, causing him to cry. In this scene, Garland breaks character and laughs at Bert Lahr, who plays the lion. She quickly covers her laughter with Toto's nose and resumes the scene, showing her ability to adapt in the moment. In Girl Crazy, Judy Garland plays Ginger Gray. During the finale, she performs I Got Rhythm alongside Mickey Rooney, who plays Danny Churchill Jr., in a daring stunt. They are lifted over 6 feet in the air by cowboys while guns fire around them. Garland was scared to do this shot, and Rooney had to encourage her to go through with it, highlighting the challenges she faced in her performances. In 1952, Judy Garland received a special Tony Award for her significant role in reviving vaudeville during her performances at the Palace Theatre. This recognition highlighted her impact on live entertainment. In the film The Pirate, Garland played Manuela. The final musical number, Be a Clown, was composed by Cole Porter and featured the Nicholas Brothers, known for their acrobatic dancing. Gene Kelly choreographed this sequence and performed alongside Garland. This moment was notable as it marked the first time the Nicholas Brothers danced on screen with a Caucasian performer, a decision made by Kelly. Unfortunately, the sequence faced censorship in the southern states due to racial prejudice, leading to its removal from screenings in those areas. The Nicholas Brothers later moved to Europe and returned to the U.S. in the mid-60s. In A Star is Born, Garland portrayed Vicky Lester. Her character's repetition of her new name served as a reference to an earlier version of the story, where a character named Esther undergoes a similar renaming process. Judy Garland was recognized as one of the greatest movie stars in history. Premiere magazine ranked her as the 22nd greatest movie star, while Entertainment Weekly placed her at 23rd. Her personal life included 3 marriages. She first married musician Dave Rose in 1941. Her second marriage was to director Vincent Minnelli, and her third was to producer Sidney Luft, which lasted 13 years. Garland is best known for her role as Dorothy Gale in The Wizard of Oz. A memorable scene shows Dorothy crying after the wizard's guard tells her and her friends to go away. This moment was not just acting, it was genuine emotion. Garland had just learned that her pet dog had died, which deeply affected her. This real sadness added to the authenticity of her performance, making it one of the most memorable moments in film history. Her talent and personal struggles have left a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. Filming I Could Go On Singing, where Judy Garland played Jenny Bowman, faced reports of her lateness and absences. Despite this, the movie was completed on budget at $14 million in 12 weeks, from May to July 1962. Judy Garland is known for her roles in only 2 Best Picture Oscar-nominated films, The Wizard of Oz in 1939 and Judgment at Nuremberg in 1961. In Ziegfeld Follies, she portrayed the star. During The Great Lady gives an interview sequence, she tosses an Oscar statuette that appears light. This version of the Oscar was made of plaster due to metal shortages during World War II, unlike the solid gold versions typically awarded. The lighter statuette reflects the challenges of the time, showing how even awards were affected by the war. Judy Garland's career was marked by both her talent and the difficulties she faced, making her a significant figure in film history. After being suspended from MGM for her tardiness, Judy Garland was replaced by Ginger Rogers in the film The Barclays of Broadway in 1949. During her struggles with depression, she found support from her close friend Katharine Hepburn. Garland would often stay with Hepburn during her most difficult times to help her recover. In her role as Vicky Lester in A Star is Born, Garland showcased her dedication to her craft. She performed the song The Man Who Got Away 27 times over 3 days. Director George Cukor was amazed by her commitment, as she insisted on singing live each time instead of lip-syncing. This determination highlighted her talent and passion for acting and singing. Garland's life was marked by both triumphs and challenges, reflecting her complex personality and the pressures of fame. Her friendships and work ethic played significant roles in her career and personal life. Judy Garland's role as Jane Falbury in Summer Stock marked her last completed film for MGM. Although she was later cast in Royal Wedding opposite Fred Astaire, she could not start filming and was replaced by Jane Powell. In Meet Me in St. Louis, Judy played Esther Smith. During the song Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, she refused to sing the original line, "Have yourself a merry little Christmas, it may be your last," to young Margaret O'Brien. Her push for a more hopeful message led to the creation of the line, "Let Your Heart Be Light," which became iconic. In The Pirate, Judy portrayed Manuela. This film was notable for being the first where the studio hired a psychiatrist to support her mental health during production. The psychiatrist was paid from the film's budget to ensure she was fit to perform. Judy Garland's career was marked by her talent and the challenges she faced in the industry. During the filming of The Pirate, Judy Garland played the role of Manuela and was known to smoke 4 packs of cigarettes a day. This habit was part of her life during that time. In her career, several of her musical numbers were cut from films. Songs like Yours and Mine in Broadway Melody of 1938, We Must Have Music in Ziegfeld Girl and Boys, and Girls Like You and Me in Meet Me in St. Louis were all removed from their respective movies. Additionally, she performed a number with Gene Kelly and George Murphy in For Me and My Girl, which also did not make the final cut. As Jane Falbury in Summer Stock, Judy Garland filmed the number Get Happy months after completing the rest of the film. During this time, she lost a significant amount of weight. This led to a long-standing belief that the number was shot for a different film. The costume she wore for Get Happy was the same as one from a deleted musical number in Easter Parade, which added to the confusion about the timing of the filming. Judy Garland's work and legacy continue to resonate deeply with audiences around the world. Known for her incredible voice and emotional performances, she captured hearts in films like The Wizard of Oz, where her rendition of Over the Rainbow became an anthem of hope. Her ability to convey raw emotion through song and acting set her apart as a true talent in the entertainment industry. Beyond her iconic roles, Garland faced personal struggles that many found relatable, making her story even more compelling. Her influence can be seen in countless artists who followed as they draw inspiration from her courage and artistry. As we reflect on her contributions, it is important to consider how her life and work shaped the landscape of film and music. We invite you to share your thoughts on Judy Garland's impact and legacy in the comments. If you enjoyed this content, please like, share, and subscribe for more celebrations of the creative spirits who have shaped entertainment.